First of all, is term limits. 85% of Americans are in favor of term limits for Congress. They'll never put those on themselves. I'm also a fan, and this application allows term limits on staffers and bureaucrats. I call it the Fauci Amendment. We don't ever want to see another Anthony Fauci. Nobody should be in the federal government for 40 years. Second is anything that would impose fiscal restraints on the federal government. About 80 to 85% of people want some form of balanced budget amendment. I think we also need tax caps and spending caps. We need to impose generally accepted accounting principles on the federal government. Virtually all Americans support those things. Again, Congress will never do that to themselves. And then finally is scope and jurisdictional restraints on the federal government. This is about federal government overreach. The federal government was meant to have 17 enumerated powers. Now they've got their hands in all areas of our business, and we can specifically get them out. We can say things like no more Department of Education or Energy or Health and Human Services. These are areas where the states all have these departments themselves, and we've got to give it back to the states. That's what we're all about, and that's what I fight for every single day.
Yeah, and explain real quickly again, convention. We haven't talked about this in a while, but explain convention of states, do it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, all your viewers are frustrated because the federal government's out of control. Article 5 of the Constitution gives us the power to take that power back that they've stolen. We can call a convention. We can propose amendments to limit the power, scope, and jurisdiction of the federal government. It takes 34 states to do it. So far, 19 states have done it. I expect very shortly North Carolina will become number 20.
That'll answer a lot of the problems, won't it, Mark?
Yeah, look, this is our one chance to route around Congress, around the president, around the courts. We can bypass all of them and do what all of us want. So I think this will solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, all right, convention of states.